Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Jacksonian's Gameplay. You've just been introduced to Need for Speed ProStreet. One of my favorites, actually, in the Need for Speed series. I've said earlier about Need for Speed Carbon, that is my favorite from the Most Wanted and Carbon, from the two of them. But this is one of my favorites from all of them, excluding Need for Speed Shift. But yeah, actually I love all of them in their own way. But this is a very, very good game. I remember I played this first time in, I don't know, was it 2009 or thereabout. I was in England and the PC I was playing it on is hilarious. I played everything. It was an onboard video. I don't even know the processor or the memory, the RAM. All I do remember is that it was hilariously, it barely worked. There was a couple of tracks that the frames were just biblically low. And that is exactly the reason I'm doing these videos. That's one of the reasons I'm doing all these videos, all these old school gameplays on old games. Because back in the day when I was growing up with these games, I didn't have money to buy expensive PCs. I just got my hands on whatever I could get. And these games were starting to take the toll. You know, it would take about, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years until you do an upgrade. When by the time you did an upgrade, it was just to play the old games that you couldn't play it better. But the new games, you had no chance. So basically it was like that for so many years until, you know, you managed to get successful in life and then you start buying a PC and all that. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm doing these videos. For those out there who actually remember those days, you know, the times when you play with so low frames, but you're still winning. You know, you're still winning. You still completed a game. It's unbelievable. Nowadays, it's so different. I'm not gonna go into that detail, but it's very different. So, Need for Speed ProStreet. It was the first time Need for Speed actually introduced track days, and I believe like this is a arcade / simulator ish kind of game, you know, a bit more in-depth tuning. It's nice. We were growing out of the free world, open world driving, and cops and all that. It's better, you know. It's better. It caught a nice juicy break. What else can I say about the game? I like it from. It's like, I don't know what to say. It's great. It's beautiful. Graphics is great. Oh, sorry. Graphics is great. Everything about this game is great, man. Everything. There was a thing that I wanted to do once. I still have the original saves, if you can believe that. I have a lot of money there. But I wanted to do, I don't know if I'm gonna try again, but one of the things I wanted to do is to play, this is probably the only game except Shift, but that's a different category, sorry, when you can actually have a chance to earn so much money, you can actually buy all the cars and race them and tune them in Korea, all of them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. My instincts tell me to do that, but I know the amount of time that will actually take, and I know I will not do it. I will do it for a period of time, and then you know what, leave it or whatever. But I will. If I feel it, I'll give it a go. You know, I don't know. At least I'm gonna start doing it. But I don't know if I'm gonna end it up being successful about it. It's gonna be boring, that's for sure. So let's get right into it. Actually, let's just go into it. Let's go for the options. Let's go to the option. What are these options doing? So I set up the audio. I'm not sure if the idea was set up properly because I didn't actually do any racing. I just set it up. So we're gonna see how that behaves in the game, and if needed, we'll do some adjustments. The autosave feature is on. The gameplay, okay, so the gameplay units, Imperial, mode options. This is an individual options for each type of event: grip, drift, drag, speed line. I'm just gonna leave it on default because that's how I usually play with this. You know, the camera is far and everything. So yeah, assist. Okay, this is it. I'm gonna go with racer. I could go with king. I'll be honest. I'm not afraid of whatever. And I'm probably going to be successful, but you know what, I don't want to make it too much of a challenge. For the purpose of making these videos, I don't want to ruin myself and go crazy and go angry and smash keyboard or something. I'm just going to go on racer, you know. Casual, I would go on casual, I'll be very honest with you, but the reason I'm not going on casual is because they assist you on the brakes. I don't like that. Okay, if you go on racer, it assists you in the difficult ones, plus it gives you steering input, which it kind of, I maybe have a different playing style, so that's not gonna work. Racer it is. I'm just gonna stick with that. We have nothing to do in the online controls. The controls are set up the way I play with them, the usual layout. You know, there is the yeah, and look behind now. Look behind is back. It was gone in Need for Speed Carbon, which is back now, so I like that feature. So yeah, this is the usual layout I play with. I hope, I really do hope that this time the controls are remembered. I haven't had that problem since Need for Speed Underground 2, to be actually honest, but you never know. So yeah, that's the interference. Well, everything is on. Turning indicator, leaderboard's best line, everything's on. Graphics, resolution is set on full HD. Everything's on high and max. I turned off the VSync because it limits the frame rate to 30. I know I am filming at 30 FPS, but I am playing it as right now. I am having 243 FPS, but you know that's not, human eye cannot take that much. But I usually play at 60, so that's why I took this off, because otherwise it limits my gameplay on 30. Although you guys are gonna see this on 30 because that's how XSplit videos records the free version of it, because I don't have the paid version. So there you go. World high, on high, and so yeah, pretty much everything is on high and on. Okay, so that the graphics is set up. There's no problems with the graphics. I really do hope I'm not going to experience the same problems I experienced in Carbon. What happened is Carbon was a shy game. Okay, let's start with that. The reason I say this is because if I record the game, yeah, it's so crazy. It starts dropping frames. You know, with XSplit it drops and it doesn't come back. It just stays there dropped. If I play the game without the video software, recording software on, game works fantastic, 60 FPS, no problem. But when I try to record, it starts at 60 and then one race, two races, and starts dropping 40, 30, 20, 12 even sometimes, and it stays there. It balances between 12 and 20. It's ridiculous. I don't know what happened. I managed to sort that out. You'll see in the videos if you watch my channel with a different recording software. So it worked, but you can still see it. There's after I play after for a while, and then you see the frames start a couple of freezes. They are noticeable. I can handle them. I mean, that's no problem. I'm a gamer who comes from the era when, you know, the best FPS is what, 20, and you're like, okay, this game is great, you know. So imagine that, and the frames freezes for some time, but they go up again. So that software for whatever reason works, but the game, if you want to record Carbon, it still have problems with it. I don't know, for whatever reason it has problems. I really do hope I'm not going to experience any of those problems in this one or any other after this, but we will see. In case we do, I have a different recording software, so it should be fine. Well, let's hope it's not going to be needed. So yeah, that's it for the options. The race day. Race day is like a quick match. You know, actually, it is a quick match. So you know, it's like a quick race. You know, you can create your, there you go, custom race, blah 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 blah. You can create everything. You create your own events and share them online and stuff like that. But we're not gonna play online now. We're gonna go in the career mode. This is the one, the big one, the babies. Yeah, it's happening. Okay, let's see what the career says.
Street racers have come to Chicago from all over America, because this is Battle Machine's only racer search all year, yo! Whoever wins today earns the right to step up to the big-time Battle Machine races. If street racing's your thing, Battle Machine is where you prove you can run with the best. Hey, who knows, one of these drivers could be the next street king, you know what I'm saying? All right, it's time to go, people. Come on! Oh no, Cooper's got that middle mash. Now that's what I'm talking about. Ryan Cooper's been killing it for years, just on the wrong side of the law. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the 5 over the rear view again. Man, being on point. Today. It's ridiculous. All right, you guys, the finals will be starting in just a little bit. But first, check it out. You've seen them in the DVDs, you've seen the magazine covers, and seriously, all the racers would kill for his crown. Rio Watanabe, people, the showdown king. Thank you so much for coming out today. Everyone here at Battle Machine is super psyched you could be here.
Yeah, you know, I ran a lot of street races too, until I went something like this. Yeah, it was my ticket to the big time. Still, it's nice to get back to such small races.
Well, it may be like, oh yeah, check it out. There's Ryan Cooper in that green S13. He's been on fire today. That dude's definitely a Battle Machine prospect.
I don't know about this Cooper guy. He never would have cut it back in the day. They must have really lowered the standards this year.
I'm not gonna stick up for Cooper. His driving's gotta do all the talking. Okay. These dudes are looking ready. Every one of them's feeding for the win, because this is the big one. The winner of this race gets an invite to the big-time Battle Machine races. So come on, Chicago, Chi-Town, make some noise!
Here we go. First race. See what happens.
Okay, here we go. We got them all on the line. Let's get this party started. Come on. Come on. Put your hands
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and adjust the options for the audio. Apparently I need to lower everything. See how that goes. tiny bit, tiny bit. Go with a bit in race music.
Okay, folks, it's still anyone's game here in the first lap. A couple guys I think are looking good, though. Too early to call it. Nice! There's Ryan Cooper crossing the line in the lead. That's lap one. And Cooper's got himself off to a good start, a very good start. Lap two, yep, we're still running lap two right now. We definitely have some dogfights on here. A couple of these dudes are definitely working on some influencers on the track today. With Ryan Cooper's looking tight, he's crossing the line for the last lap. Okay, Ryan Cooper's putting it down. He's holding the lead at the moment. Hey, the guy's done his homework, you know what I mean?
You know, yeah, okay, the guy won, but he did not look pretty behind the wheel. It physically pained me to watch that guy drive, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how he made it.
Well, thanks for helping us out, Rio. It's been real. Oh, folks, Cooper has crushed today. The dude just totally dominated. Oh, yeah, Cooper's coming up. I'm saying. Super dramatic. Come on, dude. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Cooper, you're going to Battle Machine, homie. You made it. Come on, you guys. Make some noise for him.
Here we go. Welcome to the Battle Machine. You have unlocked the first racing organization. Win, dominate enough race days, and you'll be invited to more. To begin, select the Battle Machine logo and enter the race day. Good luck. Okay, thank you very much for that. This is it, the first one, the first event, the Battle Machine. Okay. So, what it is, the story behind the scenes is that I believe Ryan Cooper, which is the character I play, to be like the previous guys in the other Need for Speeds, you know, Underground, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, all those guys. Now they actually give me a name. Ryan Cooper, probably. I don't know. I don't know if it's any relation with Ryan from the Fast and Furious movies. Ryan, Brian, you know, Paul Walker. Rest in peace, man. You know, I don't know. But if that's any case, all respect for that. So here we are, the first thing. What we got here? We got the garage. This is the garage.
When you build your car, you can't just put together an all-around performer and expect to compete. The other guys are bringing cars built specifically for each type of race, so you better do the same. If you plan to haul the same car between race days, it's a good idea to have multiple setups to make sure they're tuned properly for different tracks. Remember, some of these guys are running parts you can't even find on the shelf. Hey, but don't trip, because if you prove yourself, the local shops might let you in on their secrets. Do what you can with aftermarket parts, or feel free to improve on the car's OG design. Every last bit of weight counts out there, so either get on a diet or put your car on one with some stronger, lighter parts. For those super high-speed runs, smooth out some lines and see what you get in the wind tunnel. Hey, do you want to jump straight into the car and drive? The shop can install quick upgrades. They'll take care of all the details. If you don't want anyone else touching your whips and you know exactly what you want, you can handpick your own parts and spec out every detail to build the sickest custom combination. Then back it up with some numbers at the track or on the dyno.
Okay, there we go. This is the garage. Man, these cars look great. Graphics improved a lot. I like that. So, what do we got here? Grip mode, creator jacks, power handling, aerodynamics. Oh, wait. 2000. I don't know these. I know in kilograms. I know it's around half of that. So 1.3 tons probably, something like that. And it's like 4 kilograms per horsepower. I don't know. That's just statistics, man. That's just statistics. This is what I want to look. You want to look at bhp and torque. These are the ones. Weight, but you know, weight counts a lot, but it's in pounds. So that's your vehicle. Can you? I can't reset the blueprint. Can you create a new one, please? Yeah, I can already start creating a blueprint. But I'm gonna go with the one that has been preset for me. 10 grand cash, change mode. No. You know what? Let's just get into the race, man. Battle machine is happening. This is it. The first one. What do we got? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go in the battle machine. Let's go in the battle machine.
Alright, welcome to Battle Machine. This is your first challenge weekend. Challenges are the true test of your skills. No need to bring your whip, Battle Machine is providing all of them. Just don't ask where they got them, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, to level the playing field, every car has been hand-tuned equally. The cars are ready, all you gotta do is drive. If you wreck, you do not have to sweat the repairs. Yo, Battle Machine mechanics will fix any damage you take. Up to a point. If you total a car, it's done for the whole weekend. You total all your cars and you're heading home, homie. The only rule you need to remember is that winning isn't enough. You gotta dominate. You earn points by racing. The better you do, the more points you get. Earn enough points and you'll dominate the weekend. Manage to get that far without totaling out, and you'll walk away with a new ride.
And let me also mention that we've got Ryan Cooper out there today. This is his first big, quote-unquote, legal race. This guy's got mad skills. He's been street racing for a hot minute, and he totally just dominated a Battle Machine qualifier. From what I saw him at that race, this guy's gonna be doing some killer things. Now, for a few years running, we didn't actually have him. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. Here we go. All right. Listen up, sponsors. Seriously, if you're gonna throw out gear, do it when the action slows down a bit, not while the drivers are going all full tilt. Okay, I mean, totally takes away from the action. All right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there is free swag out there, and they want to toss it as much as you want to take it. So don't be shy. Go visit the booth, people. Hey, so you guys aren't gonna be mad if a guy takes a break, right? I mean, come on, Battle Machine is just heating up. It's gonna get even better. So give me 5. Come on, I gotta get some food in me. All right. I'll be right back. Quit tripping.
So yeah, that was the DJ talking. In every race day, a DJ will say something, and then he's gonna take off for food or whatever, or something. After a while, it gets boring, but you know what? I like that. I like a bit of introduction. Talking about Ryan Copa, basically talking about your progress in story mode. But that's one part of the deal. Let's go to the real main thing. We got race events. We got a grip, time attack, drag. Well, all right. I'm gonna shut up for now. I'm gonna focus on these races. If I have anything to say, I'll just say it. But for now, I'm gonna go in quiet mode, my usual quiet mode. And you guys enjoy the video of my gameplay. Alright, let's get into it.
Okay, grip races have a ton of different types, but generally, they're all about being the fastest car on the track. Grip races feature a bunch of drivers, all of them are gunning for the win, which makes for some dangerous moments. Fast reaction times will keep you in the race. When you're coming into tight corners, use the arrows and driving lines to pick the key spots to apply the brakes. Look for chances to pass other drivers, but try not to put yourself in a bad situation by passing in unsafe areas, you know what I'm saying? You know what they say, rubbing is racing and all that. You can intimidate the other drivers by trading paint with them. Be careful how much contact you make though, because your car gets damaged as well. The more damage you take, the more engine damage you take, which makes winning that much tougher. If you take too much damage, you risk even totaling your car, so be careful.
We're gonna see some stand challenges right now. This many top guys line up for a grip race, and you just know some feelings are gonna get hurt out there. Okay, let's do this. And they are off. We got plenty of fireworks.